So what I'm saying is, as families, we need to help each other. Nothing wrong with that. But when you become part of the problem, that's where it's difficult because we don't want to see a family member die. We don't want to be manipulated either. Set boundaries. Don't be the reason they keep going backwards because we can be the reason if we don't have boundaries with people. Any relationship you have. It's tough on families to really set boundaries because they always feel, well, if that somebody passes away, it's my fault. It's not your fault. That person made a choice. You're not the reason if somebody decides to take their own life. Now, there are times where that situation does happen, and it's a whole different thing than what I'm talking about now. The mental health issues that many of us deal with are devastating. They're hard for us to understand. It's easier to manipulate other people. I used to use my mental health issues on anyone and everyone. When I go to work, I didn't feel good. I had a headache. I'd tell people my story. So if I called in sick or if something happened, I'd let them know that I was going through something. I always played a victim. And the reality is I victimized all the people around me. And many of us who deal with addiction or mental health issues, we play the victim. Doesn't work that way. When we're playing the victim, all we're doing is setting you up as the people who love us or the people who care and creating a bigger problem in your life. Because then what are you going to do? You're going to focus on me. My mother did it for years. She focused on me. She probably could have had a hell of a lot better life if it wasn't for the piece of shit that I was. And believe me, I was a piece of shit for a lot of things I've done in life. But now, at 62, I don't have a fucking single regret about what I've done in life. And that's good for me. Some of the people in my life still are angry. They get upset, and I find it funny because that's their way of doing it. I've learned not to let other people dictate to me how I need to live my life. And so if you're dealing with someone, reach out to me. I can help you make a difference. I work with some amazing people around the country, some amazing programs that help people and that really do help. There's a lot of programs out there that'll tell you what you want. It's kind of like, why do you think we have previews when you go to a movie? You see the best part of the movie. Then you go to the movie, you're like, holy shit, hopefully the popcorn's good. The reality is people give you something up front. You call a rehab center, you call any place out there, they're going to tell you everything you need to hear because many of us don't know. Many of us have no idea. We're just seeking help. We're dying inside to help someone, so we're definitely going to do it. Reach out to me. There's a phone number here. I'll help guide you through it. I'll help you make a difference in your life and a loved one. But the difference will only be what everybody participates in. There's no guaranteed answers. The only thing I guarantee is if you don't do something, not only are you going to have more problems for yourself, the individual you're trying to rescue or the individual you're trying to protect is going to stay the same place. It's never going to change.